minute 43 to the game. A minute 43 to the game, we got 3 guys ejected without each team scoring a point. It's the first time since the NBA-ABA merger where 3 players have been kicked out before a team has scored. It was unbelievable. So we're going to get into it all day long here. And I was just, oh, man, it's just so many different angles.
The fact that this team right now is
they need to win.
They're free falling.
Yeah,
like they're free falling.
You know,
so we could laugh a little and people could be like, yeah, he's got his back. And I understand on some level, like having your teammates back. I do, believe me, I do. I played many sports. I understand. We are not in the middle of a war zone. Like it's a basketball game. This is a $6 billion team and a guy on a $100 million contract. They're not fighting over crumbs in the streets, all right? Or fighting over the right to vote or something like that, like or some of the overseas real world issues that we have. It's a basketball game.
Yeah.
It's a basketball game.
We
need Draymond Green to play basketball so that the team can stop their 3-game losing streak with their superstar. Well, now it's 4. But I'm saying at the time, with Steph Curry out, like I kind of get a headache hearing how many people do mental gymnastics to try to justify silly behavior.
Well, you know what? People are going to ride with the Warriors, and I'm not mad at that. And there may be something to Rudy Gobert having Rudy Gobert having Klay Thompson's neck and Draymond Green. Now, if Draymond Green would have just grabbed him initially, the problem was
or shoved him.
The problem was that Draymond, when he did put him in the headlock, they went from the 3-point line to damn near the Warriors bench. And it escalated. And when Steve Kerr's sitting there in slow motion, let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go. And your Draymond Green, unfortunately, that may not be warranted. If he had no priors, he probably doesn't kicked out. But unfortunately, he does have a lot of priors. Hell, he has 2 priors in the last 3 games alone. He got kicked out Saturday night. But I keep hearing this, and I kept hearing it yesterday. I kept seeing it on Twitter. I kept getting DMs about it. Hey, Bonte, man, we may have lost the game, but the Warriors ain't no punks, bro. The Warriors ain't no punks. Well, you know what? We ain't no punks right now. We're losers right now. We lost 4 in a row in the first 3 games on the 6-game homestand. So hey, it's all good to not be punks. I'm cool with that. I know. All right, Draymond Green's got my guys back. We ain't no punks. But we're also 6-6 after a 6-2 start. That's what it is.
Does anyone talk about how the Denver Nuggets will fight you in the parking lot? No, they're the champions. On the court. On the court. Nobody cares about who's beating up who. This is basketball. Look, I'm wired differently. I had major, legitimate anger management issues my entire life that I've had to manage and I've been working on. I have had problems where I have physically assaulted certain people and I was wrong and I have learned from it. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but it takes one to know one. And I see Draymond a mile away and I've had people in my life do the same thing. Oh, here we go again, Joe. Here we go again. You're going to do something stupid. And that's the way, when I'm watching Draymond, I see a vision of myself and I go, oh, God.
Actually, last night, I didn't see it coming because Clay and McDaniels are into it. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what was going on. Now, Draymond Green did what he did, and I just knew. I was like, no matter what you think, once he got involved, I said, oh, boy, he's getting kicked out too.
Right?
No matter what. So, look, man, I read into Tyler Miller yesterday.
But it doesn't make it right.
I read into Tyler Miller yesterday, and I already knew his answer. Goes, Bonte, man, that was legendary. And I say, yeah, now he's going to be popped for 3 games. It is legendary, but it's a bad look. And you know what?
And it's also a bad...
Here's the other thing. These youngsters in the league, the Donovan Mitchells, the Darius Garlands, the Anthony Edwards, a lot of guys in the league ain't afraid of Draymond Green no more. They're tired of it. So that, again, I was speaking about that fear factor yesterday, and I don't know if a lot of people understood me. And the first thing I did when I walked out of the postgame show, somebody else hit me up. Was like, Bonte, man, I don't know if the people fear the Warriors no more. I was like, yeah, that fear factor's gone.
Yeah, I think you're on to something.
Because we're a lot older, we're a lot slower, and they're just tired of the nonsense. They're tired of it. So, you know what, man?
The other part of this, B, is like everyone can laugh, whatever. Like they're all dummies for this one. Like McDaniels and Klay, that was just silly, stupid. You get tangled up. That does happen. Guys do get tangled up, and there's like whatever. Like that happens. It's sports. I totally understand it. Gobert's wrong. Draymond's wrong. 2 wrongs don't make a right.
No, it doesn't. Let's go to Nick in San Jose. Nick in San Jose, what's happening, man? You're on the roast.
Hey, fellas, I love you, and it's obvious that we're proud of the Santa Clara kid and proud of Dario, but I'm so disgusted with last night. And please let me get this off my chest so I don't take it out on my kid. Draymond Green cost us the 2016 ring. During the first COVID year when Curry got hurt, he admitted he didn't play hard. Okay, that's two upsetting things. He says, I don't get up till March to play. His podcasts have been distracting, and he has not been there for us 3 of the last 4 games, and 2 of them he gets ejected. You can defend Clay and not have the optics of choking someone with a misdemeanor felony charge. I hope the NBA hammers him for at least 5 games. He has no self-awareness. He's going to Springfield because of the gravity of Steph Curry. If he was drafted by another team, he'd be a average player at best. What is wrong, Bonte, with this guy? He has no self-awareness. That's number one. Number two, I know, Bonte, you say, let's give Wiggins time. The anomaly was Wiggins in 2022 NBA Finals. This guy floats. He doesn't want the ball. He can't make a foul shot. This is unacceptable for his athleticism. And Corey Joseph, get him off the roster. There's no point for him. And the last 2 points. I keep waiting for Kuminga. The guy just does not consistently show up. And Kerr does not trust him. He doesn't trust him. Why don't you play Moody more? Why don't you play Peyton more? Ride with the Santa Clara kid. And the last thing is Chris Paul is an additive, but you take open shots. He had a layup and an inside the foul shot.
The midi was there.
Nick in San Jose. Nick in San Jose. How old is your kid?
7.
Please don't take it out on the kid.
No, I don't mean it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I don't wanna...
I know. I had a yellow fire.
Look,
that might have been one of the best calls we've had in a long time.
I don't agree with everything.
The Shasky of San Jose. They call me the Shasky of San Jose in my household.
I love that.
And look, we're a 43-win team, dude. There's no way we can handle a Milwaukee, a Minnesota, a Denver in 7 games. I'm so upset. Talk to me. Help me.
I love this guy.
I will try to be your therapist, Nick in San Jose. Just bear with us here. Let's get to Andrew Wiggins. He didn't attempt a free throw yesterday. He is floating. But I thought yesterday he played his ass off. I really did. 4-15, 1-7 from the three-point line. He's shooting less than 15% from 3. After 1-7, it's probably down to 13%. Who knows? I don't even want to look at the numbers right now. I just looked at the effort. I wanted to see the effort. And the effort was there. Now, obviously, effort's, it's kind of a fruit snack and Capri Sun type of deal, right? Oh, man, he's got great effort. Here you go. Here's a gold medal.
Like paying your taxes. You're supposed to pay your taxes.
You got to play hard, especially when you get paid $100 million. But he is trying to fight it. I could, at least last night, I'm going to stick to the script. We're 12 games in. I said 14 games. I'm going to stick to that script. We got 2 against OKC coming up. And on Monday, we will reevaluate the situation with Andrew Wiggins. It was 1-7 from 3.
I've watched this fan base boo every dribble of Mike Dunleavy for months on end. Anytime he touched the ball, I know it's been a long time since then. Remember how we were ruthless to Mike Dunleavy? It was the reverse last night. I was watching an entire arena of people try to channel the Holy Spirit to get Andrew Wiggins to make a bucket. Did you not feel that?
Oh, of course I did.
I felt it. I, on behalf of literally every single person in the Bay Area, was on the same wavelength as everyone inside the Chase. I'm going, please, Andrew, this is the game. We need you. If we ever need you, tonight's the night. And he was just saddled with foul trouble. He couldn't hit the right side of a barn. He was trying, and I felt so bad. And the guy cannot catch a break right now. Well, he got his 5th foul, and I could just see he was demoralized.
David Hernandez, if Wiggins is still on his team in 2 weeks, I'm booing Wiggins at the next game. We'll do what you do.
And then
Go ahead and waste your money. Go ahead and waste your money and boo Andrew Wiggins.
Whatever. I'm not booing him. I'm rooting for the guy to get better. Kuminga. I'm starting to come around to his point. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and being optimistic and trying to take the tiniest little bit of glimmer of hope. The guy crashes into everyone.
Well, when Podziemski, by the way, when Podziemski hit the 3 before the end of the third quarter buzzer, right? He banks it off the backboard. Great shot. Warriors go up 7 going into the fourth quarter. Then they start the fourth quarter 1 of 8, 5 turnovers, and they couldn't get a basket.
They didn't score.
They were 6 and 20. They were 6 and 21 in the fourth quarter. You got to get buckets.
And CP3,
28%, 28% from the field in the fourth quarter to go to State Warriors. But on that play, when Podziemski got the offensive rebound, Go watch Kuminga. He crashed the glass, and I don't know how the referees missed a loose ball foul on him. I mean, watch it. You watch Spinoni. When it pops up on the screen, Lovin, I swear to God, I was like, how did he not get called for a loose ball foul? Right now, you know what? You're going to be waiting for Kuminga, and guess what? JK may be waiting to play for a while. Seriously, once Steph gets back and Draymond gets back, Kuminga may be out of the rotation.
If I have to watch him take one hard dribble, look around, and go, oh, it's my possession, and then cross over recklessly to his left hand where he can't dribble very well, and then fly into someone, lose the ball, it's either a turnover the other way, or he looks over at the referee, and the referee's like, blocker charge.
Yeah.
It's
game,
killing my vibe.
So far,
killing
12
my
games,
vibe.
I trust TJD.
Moses Moody, TJD needs to play more.
And Brandon Podziemski more than I trust Jonathan Kuminga right now. I just can't help it.
And then the last thing is Podziemski. Look, he's not going to play like he did last night. There's something there.
There's something there.
There's something there. Even he's a backup, but there's something there.
Once the league gets tape on him, we'll see how he adjusts to it. But you know what?
He's got more juice than Corey Joseph.
With better players, I like his pace. I like the way he dribbles. I like how he gets the ball movement. And he rebounds very well for his size.
He was active.
He rebounds very well. He's got confidence. So I'm not mad at Podziemski right now as you're listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM in HG1 San Francisco. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Download the Odyssey app and favorite 95.7 The Game for the best and most up-to-date sports coverage. And don't forget that you can also watch us every single day on our YouTube and Twitch stream, sponsored by our very good friends at First NorCal Credit Union. Just log out and search 95.7 The Game. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel while you are there. This is a Warriors Wednesday brought to you by Friedman's Appliance, a trusted name since 1922. Visit Friedman'sAppliance.com today. What up, the Matt up there, Friedman's Appliance? I miss you. You need to come to the studio. Come check us out. Shout out to the Comcast business text line as well. Let's get back to the lines here. RJ Fairfield. Then we get the Can Opener Cal, Tim in San Jose. We got Duke in San Bruno. We got Murder's Row right now. RJ Fairfield, talk to me, my man. Talk to me, RJ.
Hey, I just want to respond to the clip. I know you guys know I ain't no Warriors fan, so it looked like Gobert just tried to hold Clay back, and Draymond just went in there very aggressively and choked him out. Now, I don't know. For some reason, Draymond always puts himself before the team. That's how I look at it. If he was on my team, I don't know. I would want him out, man. Anytime somebody, a teammate, is so selfish like that puts his actions before the team, you're only hurting the team, and he's hurting himself, man. So if he was on my team, guys, I would want him off. I don't know how people like if you're gonna be a dog, like Draymond's known to be a dog on the court, do that on the court, man. All that stuff. Like, I'm not a Warriors fan, but from the outside looking in, I'm sick of it, and I ain't no Warriors fan. So that
we know you're a Kings fan, and you're testifying on the stand to have that man removed from the NBA.
Hey, hold on, wait, hey, don't. I'm talking about the Warriors, Shaq. If you want to go into, take the King, we'll see you on the 28th, man.
Stop it. All right, next.
888-957-9570.
I'm going to break somebody's jaw.
Xavier McDaniel would be proud of what happened last. Maybe, you know what? Call Xavier McDaniel. See what he's doing today.
Yeah, call him.
Honest to God. See what Xavier McDaniel's doing today.
By the way,
what he's doing.
Whoever took the photo, the still photo of Draymond, his bicep is flexed perfectly.
I know.
And Gobert's face.
The baby boy meme, man, taking the cake. Big Reeves against Tyrese. And baby boy. I mean, so my question is this. 888-957-9570.
By the way, Snoop was so weak in that movie.
He was weak. 888-957-9570. It's a simple question.
That photo is just legendary.
Was Draymond Green selfish last night? Was it a selfish act from Draymond Green?
I would just say
I'm not going to judge anybody's opinion. I'm here to talk to Warrior fans at Dub Nation. This is your show. I want to hear from you. What is your takeaway? Was Draymond Green being selfish last night? Kate over to Cal, St. Louis.
Selfish. I don't think he thinks. That's the thing. Here, real quick. That when you're dealing with people who have anger management, rage issues, because believe me, I'm one of them. All right, you're not thinking. You do not think. You do not breathe. You do not process in real time what you're doing. You just do. You just do, and you live with the repercussions afterwards, or you're in denial. Like, that's sociopaths do that. That's what narcissists do. Again, takes one to know one. I am talking from experience.
I just want to know. I'm not judging Draymond. He had his teammates.
I'm not judging. I'm diagnosing what I know when I see something. Right. The man does not process and think. He just does.
Ken Opener Cal, what's happening? You're on the roast.
Good morning, and everything.
I agree with the guy who didn't want to abuse his child, but the only thing that I don't agree with, is about Kuminga, but I'll get to that. Let's go ahead and get to the Draymond Green thing first, man. First of all, I haven't forgotten him costing us that championship. I haven't forgotten. And I usually don't condone none of that. But being that the league is coming from the Warriors, they're trying to get Steph Curry hurt. Klay Thompson could get hurt because they're treating the Warriors like the 49ers.
Wait, Cal, real quick, Cal. You believe the league is trying to get Steph Curry hurt?
I'm not really just trying to say that, but what I'm saying, look how the teams are playing him. Steph Curry gets no foul calls, guys. The Warriors get no foul calls. Most of the time, one player on the opposing team gets more free throws than the Warriors do. And I'm sick and tired of that mess, man, because those are free throws costing us games because we're only losing by a couple of points a game on that point.
I hear you.
Let me make two more points, guys. They're going to be good. I told y'all guys about Brandon. And I told y'all about TDJ. Just give me my credit, man. You feel me? Give me my credit.
You get all the credit in the world.
Cal, you get credit.
You get all the credit in the world out there, St. Louis. Yeah. I got no problem. You know your basketball can't open the Cal. That's why we take your calls. You know what you're talking about when
you
it
have a
comes to
high
basketball.
FICO score with us.
Right on. Thank you so much. But one thing that I do want to say is Brandon needs to be when they were doing good and then Chris Paul and Looney got back in the game, guys. Come on. They were stagnant for about 7 minutes. Stagnant.
Yep.
Look, Trace Jackson Davis, to me, I'm not saying he's the catch-all, be-all, end-all. He needs to play more, period. That's my big takeaway through 12 games. I need to see him more.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Let's go to Tim in San Jose. He's been on hold the longest here. Tim in San Jose, what's happening, man? Good morning. You're on the roast.
Hey, good morning, guys. 3 points real quick. Just want to say you guys have become a part of my morning ritual.
Thank you.
I thank you so much, and everyone listening should be thankful for your guys' commitment. Point 2, what a game last night. My wife even put down her phone to watch it next to me. I was on my couch on edge the whole time. I was so engaged. It was a great game. And 3, to the last topic, Draymond and everything. I'm listening to a few of these callers, right? And some guy talking about his son. Like, that proves of who you are as a person. You're going to take it out on your own teammate. The other guy called about Draymond doesn't pick on anyone big. Sabonis, Steven Adams, Gobert. That guy's not afraid of anyone. This guy, I will admit, when he gets emotional, he sees red, right? Like, he could have laid a fingernail on Gobert. He could have laid a fingernail and probably got kicked out.
Agreed on that. We agree on that.
With Klay, he's family at this point. Is it 10-plus years that they've been playing? If I'm playing with my brother or if I'm playing with a family member and someone's messing with him, I'm going to be there. I'm not a player that's just going to walk away. And anyone that's played ball understands that, right? You will be there for your brother. The last thing that I want to see in a player is just walk away and let Klay and McDaniels handle it out. I want to see the brotherhood be there. And so, although he went over the top, Draymond has provided a lot for this team in terms of defense. And people say he cost us a ring, but I think he's also earned us quite a bit as well. So, I just want to say thank you, guys.
Yeah.
I'll stay on.
No, it's a great call. Look, that's the give and take, right? You love and hate the guy simultaneously. You love all the things he brings to the table. You even love some of the antics. And then he does all these wild shenanigans. I mean, when you look back, when like Bleacher Report posts all the things that Draymond's done over the years, it's like punching Michael Beasley as they're on the ground.
It wasn't a punch. It was DDT. He kind of body slammed.
Okay,
it wasn't a punch. We just got to be accurate. That's all. It wasn't a punch.
Right.
If it was a punch, he would have been suspended from the playoffs. A
DDT.
A punch is what happened last year.
He kicked Steven Adams in the midsection. He did whatever the heck he did with LeBron James stepping over him. When Sabonis is on the ground, he stomps on him. He punched Jordan Poole. Like, when you look back at his resume, his Wikipedia, it's not going to have all of like first team defense. It's going to have a laundry list of issues. And it's part why people love him, and it's also why he drives me crazy.